driving up prices, forcing store closures, and leaving Houston shoppers stuck. To investigate, Joel Eisenbaum takes a look at the impact impacting many Houstonians' wallets. KPRC 2 News starts now. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us. It's 8:30. I'm Roman Balogan in for Kathy Hernandez. Meteorologist Brittany Begley is here joining us. Brittany, good morning.
Rise and shine. So yesterday I heard you say you were doing some yard work.
Yes.
And I was looking around. I was like, all right, let's see if anyone else is doing yard work, because today's going to be a great day to do it, minus the allergies. But overall, as we take a look at the giraffe, you can see they're in sun. They're sleeping, and hopefully if you're not at church, you're enjoying that cup of coffee. But you can see they're working to clean up that yard, and today is going to be a great day for you to do that. So overall, the weather story has really just been about this front right here. And you can see right here on your screen, well, first of all, we do have some thunderstorms on the Gulf, but overall, it's going to be right here, Florida, Atlanta, all the way up into Ohio. Near St. Louis, we are watching and tracking a couple severe weather storms right now. So we did get some rain yesterday, more of those northern areas. Everybody else got pretty much a trace. But what we're now watching that front has pushed through is a couple different things. And one of them is going to be the wind. You can see we have those wind gusts really picking up. And that really hasn't been the theme until lately, thanks to that front. We're looking at 22 miles per hour. Now, the winds are going to be coming from the north, not the south, so it's not going to be as humid. But still, what we are going to be concerned about, because we just got a trace of rain, is just going to be those fire concerns. And you can see places like Houston, for the majority of us, we are still in moderate. So even though it feels like fall, of course, those morning lows will be in the next couple of days. The majority of our area have burn bans, and we want to make sure that we honor that, especially the next couple of days with those drier conditions. So temperatures right now as we speak, you can see places up to the north, they're really starting to feel it. That had the degrees. You can see it's down by 6 degrees. Places down south were down by 5. But boy, when I show you that Monday morning low, yeah, you're going to get your attention. We got to make sure you are prepared, because changes in the forecast, maybe in the morning, not the afternoon. Details next.
Thank you. So if you're heading out driving, we want to get to a traffic alert on Southwest Freeway. You can see right there on your screen there, some construction as all southbound lanes from the 610 West Loop to Chimney Rock are closed. Crews performing maintenance work there, as you see. They'll reopen it on Monday morning at 5, just in time for your morning commutes. This time, as we are learning more about the man accused of driving drunk and killing a Houston postal worker. KPRC 2 News reporter Ricky Munoz is live in Northwest Harris County with what investigators said led up to this deadly crash. Ricky.
Hey everyone, good morning, and we're right in front of where that crash happened. Now the suspect is 48-year-old Jose Humberto Romero, and his bond is set at $250,000 after a court appearance early this morning. Now, deputies said Romero was speeding down Antoine Drive after fleeing a minor hit and run near Veterans Memorial. Moments later, investigators say he slammed into the back of a USPS delivery truck, forcing it into a tree. The driver of that mail truck, identified as 58-year-old Stephen Marks, was rushed to the hospital where he later died.
Driver of the Dodge Ram pickup truck, he was taken into custody. A field sobriety test was performed on him. He was determined to be, he exhibited signs of impairment, and the district attorney's office was contacted, and they have accepted charges for intoxication manslaughter.
After the crash, neighbors told us they saw the truck speeding through the area and say the driver nearly hit other cars before the impact. Take a listen.
I was coming out the gas station over to buy Joe V's and everything. He almost hit me. And he jumped the curve and ran the curve for a cool minute to the end of Joe V's parking lot, jumped back on the street and stuff, swerved and stuff. And then as I'm coming around the curve behind him, he hit the mail truck.
Now, Real One, I'm working to find some surveillance videos to kind of show us exactly how everything happened. Romero's next court date is on Monday, and of course, we'll keep on top of this story and keep everyone updated on air and online on click2houston.com. For now, reporting live in Northwest Harris County, I'm Ricky Munoz, KPRC 2 News.
Ricky, thank you. Thousands turned out for No Kings protests across the country. The movement centers around the idea that the U.S. was founded on democracy, not ruled by kings or authoritarian leaders. Protesters say they're speaking out against President Donald Trump's administration and its policies, including immigration. Here in Houston, demonstrators gathered at City Hall to make their voices heard. Thousands turned out throughout the afternoon. Now, there were several other protests happening in our area. Over 3,000 people showed up in Katy for a No Kings protest there.
People came out to let them know that America has no kings, no crowns, no thrones. The people here were cheerful, laughing, had signs. We had people in costumes. It was a wonderful thing to behold.
Most of the protesters were along Katy Freeway near West Green. It's been a favorite place for Houstonians to shop and get good deals for decades, but businesses on Harwin Drive on the southwest side are finding it hard to make it with steep and unpredictable changes in tariff. KPRC 2 News reporter Joel Eisenbaum has a look at how shoppers and businesses seem to be on the losing end right now.
I am sitting along Houston's Harwin Drive, the spot for cheap almost anything. If you know Houston, you know Harwin. But there's trouble on Harwin, tariff trouble. And it's affecting both shoppers and shopkeepers.
We based on buying cheap, selling cheap.
Yeah,
So we cannot buying cheap now.
Yeah,
so
right.
We're not able to sell cheap.
The business model that drives Houston's favorite street to buy cheap stuff, Harwin Drive, is broken. Steep, wavering, unpredictable tariffs are unraveling Gus Use's clothing business.
I mean, we are struggling now. I used to have 5 girls. Now I have only 2 girls working for me. We are very careful with all the spending and all the expenses. You know, we're trying just to make it.
And it raises prices some degree.
Of course.
You've got to. Stephen Elter manages the Tool Club on Harwin. It's a hardware store. And with foresight, he placed a larger order of Chinese goods last time at a cheaper tariff rate many months ago. But the unpredictability is now hammering the tool man.
It makes purchasing almost impossible because we don't know what the tariffs will be.
Really? Right now, you're saying?
we have to, on products that we buy from China, we had to put a hold on because we just can't ship them. We can't order. So
Because why? Just
we don't know what
problem.
we're going to pay.
Even the experts, customs brokers, the people who figure out what tariffs are due for businesses, are finding it tough to keep up.
Unfortunately, we don't know what the future holds. You know, our association, our national association, was recently in D.C. asking for them to give us a better window of time for the importing community to better prepare for these tariffs.
Uncertainty is really just as big a problem as high prices. And on Harwin Drive, it is eating their lunch for shoppers and shopkeepers. They're both in the same boat. And that boat is sinking. Joel Eisenbaum.
Yeah, that was Joel Eisenbaum reporting. Texas Southern University celebrates 98 years during its homecoming. To it there, want to dance along with them. Anyhow, the university had its marching bands, drill teams, all representing the Tigers, the parade honoring Houston's culture and community. They showcased the Grand Prix racing theme and featured slabs, slingshots, lowriders, and so much more. Now, a story all about sharing a bit of kindness. A Stafford police officer going above and beyond the call of duty. His body camera rolling when a young man came to him looking for a bit of help.
I was just asking if you could time my time for me. I was kind of in the rush.
Yeah, this video shows a Stafford police officer helping that young man there get ready for his first job interview by teaching him how to tie a tie. The officer didn't stop there. He practiced with him until he got it right and was able to do it for himself. What a nice one.
Yes, that definitely gives me chills. I love that. What we're watching and tracking in the Weather Center is this. We have thunderstorms right now as we speak on the Gulf as that front pushes through. But what does that mean for you? Changes in that forecast, at least tomorrow morning. Details next.
Plus, the nursing school grads have